Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Erago from Erago Anime, and today I will be doing a review and an analysis on the newest episode Yashahime Princess Half Demon. But first of all, I want to thank everyone that has supported me, helping me grow. I only 1 month old and pretty much I'm close to 30 subscribers. I want to thank everyone for supporting me. So let's get to it. Oh, and before I forgot, please subscribe, like, and comment. So we start off with Yokotsumaru, which is the son of Tokotsu, one of the pharaohs. Apparently he's stealing bones to to bring back his father, but boy, this is really getting gross. Then we see Yosume talking to Kyuki, another pharaoh, telling her that Moroha has come back, and apparently that they're going to have to battle her if she kills Tokotsu. Then we see Moroha going to Granny Skyler's place and leaving her back, telling her, please look after my stuff. I actually laugh at this because it actually reminds me a lot how Kagome pretty much did the same thing with Granny Kaede, always leaving her stuff. Even Granny Kaede says, oh my god, this really reminds me of Kagome. She always was in such a hurry. Then we see the Demon Slayer's base, I think. We see Kohaku, Towa, and Setsuna, and they're both having a discussion about the butterfly, where to find it. But looks like Setsuna is more concerned about more Demon Slayer work than finding the butterfly. And looks like Kohaku is glad to hear that, but that was not. Then we see that they are going to a village and they are told us about a demon has been stealing bones from humans, which is Chikotsu. And Setsuna says that she will slay it, and Towa's going to be tagging along. Kohaku is pleased, that looks like those two are best friends, but Setsuna says, no, we're not, we are just strangers. And it looks like you're going to start a sister fighting, but then Kohaku says, okay, you two stop, okay, go for it and slay it. I'm going to leave Kirara in your care. It looks like Setsuna actually is more friendly with Kirara than Towa, which is actually kind of funny. Then we see the corpse dealer's place. We see Moroha and the man that we see here, that we've been seeing on the opening, which is Jubei, who buys everything from Moroha, every single bone, everything from Demon, he's buying from him. Then we see Myoga. Apparently that Moroha tried to sell him to him, which actually is funny. And we see another one, which is a little raccoon dog demon named Tekechio. I cannot pronounce the name so fast. Yeah, so then we see Towa and Setsuna waiting for Takotsu on a bridge, and then we see him. He appears like with a lot of bones, and then we see like some walls, and he steals the bones from the walls. Boy, it's getting a little bit very big right now. And Setsuna doesn't waste any time. She immediately uses one of her techniques. But Takotsu easily evades it and flees, but not without leaving a trail of red bones. Pretty much, and Towa and Setsuna go follow him with that. Then we see the Kichiyo, which he has transformed into a flying, look like a flying Toro, and Moroha riding it. Pretty much later we see Towa and Setsuna, pretty much they encounter Moroha at a pure core intercept, which actually is funny how those two, they are encounter each other but just mere luck. Then we see Myoga telling Moroha that if they kill the Tosaku, the other parents will not stay, they actually will try to do. And then as they enter, Myoga starts to tell them that the four pharaohs appear between spring and autumn, and their names are Konto, Toketsu, Kyuki, and Tokatsu. We already know two, which is Kyuki and Tokatsu. Kyuki, supposedly in the image, she appears like a beast, but we saw her like a demon lady, so I guess they can transform into humans if they want to. And we also find out that they were once controlled by Kirumatsu. That's where the hint that either way they're following the Trio H's rules. Then we see Moroha tell about how he meet Tokatsu. She doesn't remember. She pretty much knows that she didn't slay. He just pretty much was laying close to the body. And supposedly Tokatsu had a red bird. She was not born with a red bird like Setsuna and Towa. She found it. So now I have a little curiosity of how the pearls are pretty much gained or born, because Setsuna and Towa, they were born with it. Then as they enter the room, the battle starts. Moroha really fast uses her Crimson Dragon Way to do a lot of damage to Tokatsu, which is actually really weak. And then we see Setsuna uses her Climber Cycle's burst, and then Towa joining the fight. Jakotsu tries to steal Moroha bones, but Moroha uses Purification Salt that was hidden in her mouth. Jakotsu says, why does she have this spiritual power? Miyoga says that because she's the daughter of Kagome, who is the reincarnation of Kikyo. So pretty much it's 100% confirmation now. But we already know that. Then Moroha uses a robe on her lips, and her demon aura starts to grow and her eyes change. Miyoga says that Towa, the father of Inuyasha, gave the robe to his wife Asayoi. So when Moroha uses it, Towa's memories are revived in her blood, which is actually kind of weird. And she even said that supposedly her blood was more in close to Towa's than Inuyasha, which is actually a little weird. Why? Then, as the battle goes, Towa uses her Iron River Soul Stealer on Jakotsu, finish him on one single strike. Towa's pretty much a little sad that he died. I mean, this girl's too naive. But then Jakotsu attacks Moroha, wounding her on the shoulder, but then she uses Blades of Blood. Looks like that she can only use those moves when she puts the rock in her lips and becomes Yashahime. I wonder why. But then she falls asleep. She only lasts looks like a minute. Probably she uses all her demon power out of nowhere. Then Towa and Setsuna finish her Takotsu with a prayer blade combo. Apparently Setsuna learned that prayer from a traveling monk, which is actually, if you look closely, is Morocco. But why is Morocco traveling? Why is not with Sango? There's so many questions right now. But then we see Takechiyo talking with Jinbe, and it looks like Jinbe knows about the princess had demons. It looks like they're more to Jinbe than just a corpse slayer. And then we see Towa and Setsuna pretty much watching Moroha on the ground, pretty much sleeping. But then something Setsuna that told us that actually got me thinking. Setsuna says that Moroha is a quarter demon. She's not a half demon, she's a quarter demon. So does that mean that she only has like 1/4 of the demon blood in her veins? Well, Inuyasha was a half demon, so I think it makes sense that Moroha is a quarter demon. Towa and Setsuna are both half demons because they came from a pure blood, while Moroha came from a half blood. So I guess that makes her pretty much a quarter demon. Oh well, so and that pretty much the end of the episode. There's so many questions, but the main question I'm thinking right now is, how did the pearls are found? Because how they were created? Because we see that Towa and Setsuna, they had their pearls in her eyes. I wonder if Sesshomaru was the one who put it, or she or they were born with it. Because for Moroha's case, she found hers. She didn't pretty much was born with it. she found hers on the corpse of Tokotsu. Probably Tokotsu slay a half-demon child before he found it? Well, we don't know yet. There are many questions. So that will be it for this episode. I hope you like this video, and please subscribe, like, and comment. I'll be posting the next video when the next video episode comes, or probably I will just do that trailer on the episode 6. Okay then, I hope everyone take care and bye.